who is, and I quote, the love of her life. Marilee loves music and dancing. Outside of work, she loves to party plan, specifically designing invitations, favors, and things of that nature. And now I would like to introduce my boss, Dave Marchione, to tell you about Marilee's nomination.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here to do this for Marilee. I've known Marilee and her family probably for the last 10 years. Because as a friend of mine says, Dave, you hire the whole Rotolo family. And they work for me at Mass General West. A couple of them have followed me here. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd be here talking about a birth and radiology. I kind of view my job as to provide patients with a great imaging experience. Jerry Hadley, maybe make a little bit of revenue for the hospital. But when I heard this story, I just immediately thought of CareFirst. From my recollection, and as I repeat the story, on the evening of May 28th, I was in my kitchen listening to, I hate to admit, David Allen Boucher, Bedtime Magic. For those of you who know me as a sports radio guy, maybe I had a stressful day at work and I needed to chill. I received an email. I know I'm not supposed to be reading email at night, but I do. And Josephine Rotolo, Marilee's mother, emailed me and said, Dave, Marilee just assisted with a birth in the bathroom outside of radiology. Now, my staff at Mass General West was known for playing a lot of jokes. One of which I remember that I think Josephine was involved in. It involved a fart machine rigged up electronically in my office. So I immediately thought this was a joke. I responded back, you're joking. She said, Dave, I am not joking. I responded back, you're joking. Dave, I am not joking. And I said, get the information from Marilee. I will talk to her tomorrow. But at that moment, I believe I emailed Michelle because I knew she was on the CareFirst committee, and I said, this sounds like a CareFirst award. So the next day, I met with Marilee in my office to find out the details. And what Marilee stated was that on the evening of May 28th, about 7:15 p.m., Marilee was working in the radiology laboratory registration area. If you don't know that area, it is right across from the west elevator, and there are two bathrooms right sandwiched in between rad lab registration and the west elevators. About 7:15 that evening, Marilee heard a woman scream. She immediately ran out to the bathroom, and there was a woman in the bathroom with her husband, with the husband screaming, the baby's coming. Marilee immediately tried to calm them down and said, help is on its way. She ran out to get some towels because she could actually see the baby presenting. When she ran out, she couldn't find towels, but she found two Johnnies. She ran back in the bathroom. At that point, the husband of the patient had the mom lie down in the bathroom, and the baby was being born at that point. Now, mind you, this was all occurring in a matter of seconds. Marilee gave a Johnny to the dad for the baby and placed Johnny underneath the mom's head. During this time, Marilee just comforted the mom, said she was doing awesome, held her hand, rubbed her forehead, and just said, you're doing a great job, you're doing a great job. Again, this all occurring within seconds. Marilee had the presence of mind to notice when the baby was born, it was a little bluish in color, and the baby had not cried yet. So having sound mind and good judgment, she motioned to the dad to place the baby on the mom's abdomen and turn the baby over, but also gave the finger sweep motion to the dad to clear the baby's mouth. The dad saw this and did it, and as soon as he did it, the baby let out a cry. At that moment, in that bathroom, were cries of joys and happiness from mom and dad. And then the dad screamed out, oh my God, I just delivered my son. And Marilee responded, yes, you did. And at that moment, they exchanged high fives. I wish I had a camera, Then again, maybe not. So at that moment, a swarm of nurses entered the room, and that's how Theodore Franklin Theo entered the world at New Wellesley Hospital. Another point to this follow-up and to the story, after Marilee told me, she mentioned there was she said, Dave, this all happened so fast, and it definitely did. She told me that there was an incident at Mass General involving an employee one evening that had a medical incident, and she said, Dave, I just froze back then when that happened. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't act. Well, Marilee, you knew exactly what to do. You made a stressful, anxious situation have a happy ending. So you treated those patients, that patient, like you would a beloved family member. And you knew what to do. You sprung into action. And I'm very proud of you, and I'm sure the whole hospital is very proud of you. So I'll say high five and congratulations.